Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Today, I ask that we adjourn and honor the life of Al Rojas, a Sacramentan from my district, whose commitment and passion and care for others was deeply felt by our community, who passed away recently at the age of 82. We're joined here today by his family in the gallery. He was a large and influential presence in our community, especially with the organizations that he volunteered with: LACLA, Vets for Peace, DSA, Brown Berets, and the National Lawyers Guild. He was a living legend for progressives here in Sacramento. He led with fearlessness and has always had the sense to speak truth to power, people at City Hall and right here at our state capitol. He attended protests and community events for all kinds of causes, for living wages for workers, for police reform, to environmental issues like the Keystone Pipeline and Standing Rock. He worked in the shadows of Titan labor organizers. He worked with our legendary labor leader, Cesar Chavez, and helped found the United Farm Workers decades ago. He was sent with his family, who are here with us today, to Pittsburgh in western Pennsylvania to organize for farm workers' rights in the 1960s and 70s. Decades later, he was seen around the community here in Sacramento fighting for those same rights, working for making sure we brought accountability and justice to Driscoll for their working conditions for the workers in the Salinas Valley. He worked as a deputy state labor commissioner, and again, he was a founder of organizations that championed human rights in the North Americas and as well as democracy in Mexico. He served as the vice president of the Sacramento chapter for the Labor Council for Latin American Advancement, LACLA. No matter what he was organizing or protesting in the community, he was always passing on his knowledge, his energy, and his passion to the next generation. He mentored many, and he has some of those following in his footsteps here today. He was fearless with lots of energy until his final days. He's remembered here with his great sombrero, walking around Sacramento, whether it was winter or 100 degrees. That was his staple. His loss is felt heavily in our community, where he was a cornerstone and an elder with tremendous historical knowledge on the social movements that he was part of. Again, please join me in adjourning in his memory.